Tiger Cubs. I'm Rev.
And I'm Adelaide, and we'll be your anchors for this week.
To start off our episode, we have our ASB announcements with Silas and Rose. Take it away, you guys.
Hi, I'm Rose.
And I'm Silas.
And together we're
ASB Announcements. Hey SPMS, are you ready for some wiffle ball? Cause guess what?
Is there a basketball tournament?
Nope.
A tennis match?
Nope.
I give up. What is it?
It's a wiffle ball tournament.
Find 7 others to form your team and sign up using the link that Mr. Lewis sent out. Everyone is allowed to join, including teachers. Brackets and schedules will be announced weekly, and the tournament will take place during your lunch period. If your team wins the entire thing, you get a pizza party. Register by Wednesday, October 13th.
Lastly, we've got a reminder for Step It Up. Donations can be sent in until Tuesday, October 9th. Each donation moves you towards a new prize goal where you can win some great prizes. Also, it's not too late to register. You can bring your golden ticket to Mrs. Williams for your prizes. That's all, y'all.
And let's play some wiffle ball.
We had a chance to sit down with SPFD's own firefighter Papadakis talking about the fire that occurred at MHS last week. Here's Reese with that.
On Monday, October 4th, a thunderstorm swept over Los Angeles, causing a minor brush fire near homes by Monterey Hills School on La Fuente Street. SPFD was called, the fire was put out, and no people or no buildings were damaged. We went to South Pasadena Fire Department to ask the firemen a few questions about the fire and what really caused it. Hi guys, thanks for taking the time to answer a few questions for us today. I'm Reese, and we're here with firefighter Papadakis. So we've heard some rumors that a lightning strike caused the fire. Can you confirm that, or is there a different story?
That is accurate. That is what happened.
All right. And we know nobody was hurt, but how much land was damaged?
It wasn't that much. It was mostly the backyard, the easement behind 2 houses. I would say about maybe 100 square yards.
That's better. Are there any things that the citizens can do to prevent fires from happening?
Yes, especially up in the hills in that area. It's very important that they keep good clearance, preferably down to mineral soil. Clean up all the dead, dried up weeds, dried up plants, high output fuel like manzanita, juniper, all those plants. They put off a lot of heat and oil. Right. And those fuels and those plants are can easily combust and catch fire and spread fire very rapidly. Also, limbing up your trees. I think the law states that any tree that has a trunk that's more than 4 inches in diameter needs to be limbed up 4 inches from the ground to prevent the fuel from catching fire on the ground and going up to the trees.
That's good to know. So have you ever handled a lightning strike fire before?
Yes, I've been a fireman for about 21 years now, and before working here, I worked up in the San Bernardino Mountains. So we used to go on lightning strikes all the time.
Good. So is it difficult to put out a fire that's so high up in the hills?
No, that's we were trained for. We're trained to go on any wildland fire really is in a hill or a mountain. So we're trained to do that. We're used to it. We know the safety precautions, what to look out for, what to do and what not to do. And that's just part of what we do.
It's good to know. So thank you so much for coming on TCN, and be safe in a fire. Thank you, Tiger Cubs. And back to you, Rev.
Thanks, Reese. Here's Jarvis with our On the Bench interview with Nurse Abby.
Hello, and welcome to the second episode of Tiger Cub News.
Thank you.
So today I'm going to be asking you some questions about what it's like on the job, and just some general questions about health. So first off, I just wanted to wonder, how's life at SPMS?
SPMS is great. I love being here. I like being where I can see the students. It looks like school year is going well so far.
And I was also wondering why the middle school was your base of operations for the entire district.
Well, the previous district nurse had her office here. So when I took the job a little over a year ago, they said, would you like to keep this office? And I said, yes, I like being located out of school.
And then I was also wondering, how do you manage and operate all the different schools from your office?
It can be challenging sometimes. I feel like my phone is kind of ringing all the time, but I'm talking to people all the time at all the different schools, and often I'll drive to the different schools if they need something. So there are some days where I might even go to 3 or 4 schools in the same day if they need something.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
What are some of the requirements of being the head nurse?
So to be a school nurse, you need to be what's called a credentialed school nurse. So I'm a nurse with my bachelor's degree. You have to have a minimum of a bachelor's degree, and then also get a special credential as a school nurse. So it's a little bit of extra school for that too.
Yeah. And then what are some of the things that you also do?
So there's a lot that I do on the job. I do all of the things for the normal health of kids outside of COVID. So if there's kids that have more significant health issues, then we'll come up with a health care plan. So that way teachers, the health clerks, anybody knows how to take care of them at school if something happens. I also do health assessments for kids with IEPs, and we do vision and hearing. So I coordinate that when we have that for all of the kids here at school. And then also this year there's a lot going on with all of the COVID stuff too. So we have to make sure that all of the LA County protocols are being implemented the right way. And then if there is a positive case, that we do the proper contact tracing and tell people how to quarantine and isolate and keep track of all of that. So there is a lot to do with that too.
Yeah, and I was also wondering, how did you react when you heard the news about the vaccine being approved for children?
For 12 and over?
Yeah.
So I was excited when I heard that. I think that, the vaccine is what's hopefully going to help turn the corner with COVID. Hopefully more people will get vaccinated, because I think that's what's going to help things improve from here on out.
Mm-hmm. And as a final, just sort of fun question, what's your favorite music genre and what are some of your favorite artists?
Oh, well, I actually really like classic rock and a lot of old music. I love like Led Zeppelin and David Bowie. But yeah, I like the old stuff.
Uh-huh. Anyway, thank you for the interview, and I'm so happy that we got to talk.
Thanks, me too. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Thanks for your time, Nurse Abby. That was great, Jarvis. Next, let's head up to the library to talk with Mrs. Baronetz about what's happening this month.
Hi, I'm Ms. Baronetz, SPMS librarian. This year we are celebrating Halloween, my personal favorite month of the year, by having a writing contest, which has the title The 100 Haunted Words. The idea is anyone and absolutely everyone and anyone can submit a spooky story of 100 words or less, not including the title and your name, of any subject that you'd like, as long as it kind of fits with the theme of Halloween and spookiness. You submit them to me. I will take a look at them. I will post them, as you can see behind me. There are lots of submissions already. Hopefully I fill up this whole submission board with your submissions. They'll be up for everybody to take a look at as they come up to the library and visit. And as you submit them, I'll put them up for display, and at the end of the month there will be a winner, possibly a second and third place. If it's too hard to choose, just first place. Winner of the contest who will receive a Starbucks gift card of an undisclosed amount. I haven't decided how much it's going to be yet. The voting is actually just done by me and another teacher. We'll be reading all the submissions and deciding which one fits the ambiance and the feel of the contest the most, and who will be the winner.
Thank you, Ms. Baronetz, and on to the next one.
Thank you, Mrs. Baronetz. After being stuck at home this past year, I think we are all very excited for the spooky season. Now off to
Hello Tiger Cubs and welcome to this week's recap of sports. First, the 7th grade flag football game was last Wednesday where they played Dana. SPMS played skillfully and sadly lost with a score of 18-12. 7th grade girls volleyball also played Dana but gloomily lost. Lastly, basketball intramurals have started for 7th and 8th graders, and that's all the sports news for this week.
Up next, we have some information on our very own SPMS PTSA Reflections Art Contest.
So excited to see what everyone comes up with.
To close out the show, here's Pet Profiles featuring Pretzel. Aw, he's so adorable. That's all for this week, Tiger Cubs.
I'm Rev.
And I'm Adelaide.
See you next time on Tiger Cub News.
Bye!
What's your opinions on the split lunch schedule?
It's way better because some of the 7th graders and 8th graders are stuck up and snotty.
Rev, don't do it. You have a light to it.
Is it done? I mean, yeah. I'm so testing. We got the right camera this time. Hey Massimo, how's that massage going?
Sorry, I need to clear my throat.